Sundays are really not the greatest days for me to make videos, but I want to make this anyway. So it's about part 2 of the video I made the other day, and how to better your life with Vedic astrology. So I want to give you some spiritual technology, because that was an introduction. So I want to give you something practical you can do right away, no matter where you are at, even if you have never studied Vedic astrology, and even if you have never heard of it. Okay, so I'm Lalitha. Welcome back to Bliss Lab. As usual, please remember to like this video and share it if there are takeaways, things that you like about it, of course, and then subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified for the future videos. It's going to be a lot about Vedic astrology rather than general techniques. I decided to make this channel more educational. So especially if you want to learn how to manage your life when things seem to be a struggle, when things seem to be out of control, then you can gain control over your life. So let me tell you about the basic planets, 7 planets. I'm not going to talk about the other 2 that are invisible, the nakshatras, which are the constellations. So 7 planets you can use right now to better your life. So today is Sunday, and it's ruled by the sun. It is not always an easy energy, because the sun is the father figure. The sun rules the soul. The sun rules authority figures. So we all have good and bad relationships with all the above, right? More or less. But in general, the sun also rules your self-confidence and your sovereignty, and also your authenticity. So you respect yourself enough that you'll be authentic. What happens when you're not authentic? So we're starting with the sun again, 7 planets, and the sun is the first, and today is Sunday, so perfect. Okay, so imagine, for example, you're not authentic. You have to be authentic and be yourself, in the sense that you respect yourself, you respect your background and lineage, and you don't try to follow others too much when it's about the higher things. For example, if I want to be authentic, I cannot use my hands so much. There's no doubt that a lot of entrepreneurs are telling you, oh, but you have to use your hands, and then it looks more spontaneous and it looks more friendly. But for example, somebody who has been trained since they were children, that don't speak with your hands, don't gesticulate. Using the hands can be very inauthentic. So the sun tells you, no, you have to respect your background. If you start doing this and then this and then this and this and this, it may look fake. And so you don't want to be fake, right? So the sun reminds you to be authentic, to be yourself and respect who you are, where you're at. And of course, there's a higher dimension. So you're divine, the higher self, and all those things. So the sun rules your digestion Sundays, and rules the self-confidence, as I said. So confidence is important. How do you honor the sun that you get all these things right? So enough self-respect, enough sovereignty, etc. So you have to choose that. And how do you do it with Vedic astrology? So you go outside if you can, or in the house. So just raise your arms and bow down to the sun. You can do that, right? Anybody can do that. And you honor the sun with this mantra. Mantra means a set of sounds that will vibrate at a speed, at a certain frequency that puts you in touch with the sun. So the sounds for the sun are Om. That's the primordial sound of creation. It's considered in the yogic tradition. Om Suryaya Namaha. So you can say just one time. So Om Suryaya Namaha, and you honor the sun, and then you say to the sun, believe it or not, this is a conscious being. He is alive, he thinks. That's the belief of Vedic astrology, that you ask the sun, please be good to me. So you have enough self-respect that you can have success and you can do things well. And also it improves your career. Okay, this introduction was a little longer than I was expecting, but Now let's move to the moon. The moon is the next day, right? After Sunday comes Monday, so moon day, Monday. Okay, so on the moon day, you want to pray to the moon to have a calm mind. So the moon is considered like a broadcasting system in Vedic astrology that creates your mind, your mindset, your perceptions, and your feelings and your emotions. So you want to have sweet emotions, right? Don't we all? And also you want to have a balanced, calm mind. Even when things are going wrong, you can always return to the center after some time. So, okay, so lash out if you have to. You say, oh no, this is broken, this is not working. Okay, but then you return to your center with a good connection with the moon. So you pray to the moon and you say, please bless me with these sounds. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha will calm your mind. And also the moon is your mother, water. So feelings, as I said, also nurturing, like a mother who nurtures her child. Okay. Also, if you cannot be grateful to your mother on that day, at least pray to the Divine Mother in any form, right? If you are Christian, you can say Hail Mary, or if you believe that, if you are Catholic, I guess I should say, Hail Mary. If you're Indian and you're a Hindu, you can say Om Klim Parvati Namaha. It depends on your background. Okay, so let's move to the next day. After Monday comes Tuesday. So very easy. Tuesday is ruled by Mars. So you honor Mars. How can you honor Mars? So you say Om Mangalaya Namaha. When you say Om Mangalaya Namaha, you're bowing down to that energy that makes you courageous, that gives you physical strength, your muscles, your energy, also your action. Because you may have all these beautiful ideas, but if you don't take action, nothing happens. So that you're honoring that energy, also the color red. So you honor that energy that makes you take right action and gives you courage. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Move to the next day. After Tuesday, you know that Wednesday comes. It's the day of Mercury. So even if you have a bad Mercury, you will need to speak. Some people have very good Mercury. Some people have very bad Mercury. If you have a good Mercury, these things will come to you spontaneously. But even if your Mercury is debilitated or in a bad place or afflicted, by honoring Mercury, you will get the blessings of Mercury. So would you ask Mercury, please make me communicate graciously in a way that people will make sense of what I say, and also that they will understand me. That's very important, right? You communicate to be understood. All right, so you pray to Mercury and say Om Buddhaya Namaha. So you can say it this way, or you can also say Om Buddhaya Namaha. It's up to you. Om Buddhaya Namaha, and just say, please bless me so I can communicate well. And if you use communication for work, which is almost everyone, so please make my communication clear and gracious. Okay. So marketing, PR, writing, speaking, even videos, everything you do, Mercury is very important. Also, Mercury is important in Vedic astrology. So you need to have a good Mercury to understand the Vedic astrological principles and apply them. So ask, especially if you're a Vedic astrology student, so ask, please bless me. And believe it or not, your consciousness will shift, that you will receive the blessings, or at least the right thoughts these planets send, because they send frequencies which translate into thoughts in your mind and in your brain. Also in your body, or like some people feel great on a Monday and other people only feel good on Fridays. That means usually they have a good moon or a good... I love Mondays. Most people are like, no, I hate Mondays. And Fridays, sometimes I don't enjoy them as much because the expectations are never really fulfilled 100%. So it depends. So it's up to you what you want to do in life, but also your planets from your birth chart are saying something. So for example, on a Friday, people like to go dating. All right, so why am I talking like this? Because these planets must make sense to you before they can bless you. So this is what this video will help you do that. Then we're going to Thursday. Now, if you're spiritual, this is your day. If you have the luxury of taking a day off, make it Thursday. If you're spiritual, just chant after taking a bath, chant, do yoga, pray to God, cry to God, pray to the goddess, pray to go to a church, go to a temple, anything to do with the divine and the higher teachings of the masters and also teachers, anything to do with higher thinking, higher education, anything inspirational is Thursday. It's ruled by Jupiter, Guru. So you honor Jupiter and you say, Om Gurave Namaha. Please bless me today. Be good to me today. Just that one sentence will get you the blessings of Jupiter. So the thing is that when you're trying to contact a celestial being, the chanting has to be prolonged for, like, for example, half an hour. Otherwise, it's almost, it doesn't work very well. But with a planet, one time saying their mantra, it gets you their blessings. So that's the lucky thing. All right, so now let's move to Friday. You say Om Shukraya Namaha. So Shukra is the Sanskrit name of Venus. Venus is a male. It's not a girl, a beautiful woman, as we see her in the Western culture. So this male is a guru, and he can bless you with the things that make life pleasant, like enjoying your dating, enjoying your relationship, enjoying luxury, beautiful things, flowers and beautiful decor, anything that makes life happier on the earth plane. So on a material level, it works better. And of course, if you have a very spiritual chart, maybe Venus makes you very devotional. Okay, so Om Shukraya Namaha, please be good to me. So before a date, maybe you want to do that. It helps better than fixing the makeup or changing your shirt. And honoring Venus sometimes works much better than getting a haircut. Not that I'm discounting getting a good haircut, right? Now we go to Saturday, and Saturday can be a little tricky for most people because Saturn is a planet that will make you feel his presence. Why? Because it's the planet that goes slowly, that makes you work harder. It's the planet where you need to be perseverant. We have to do your work to see results. So you want to honor Saturn every Saturday. Om Shanicharaya Namaha. So teacher Saturn, please be good to me today. So after saying that, you feel relieved. Now you know that Saturn will be on you'll be on the good side of Saturn. So maybe you won't mind doing your work, or you will be charitable. You'll see an older man in the street, you help them. So you'll do something good, and then Saturn will bless you even more. And what is Saturn? Saturn is at the end of a struggling period, then you'll be rewarded, like doing a huge amount of work in your office, and then you're rewarded with a promotion, or working very hard, and then your income rises. You get you double your income, something like that. So the rewards are very high. Now we go back to Sunday. So pretty much this is all you need to know. So use these 7 sounds. We'll have them written down below, or at least in captions. So use these sounds. They are powerful technology. They'll put you in touch with the planet, and then every day, whether it's Monday or Friday, you'll always feel happy. All right, so hopefully this helps, and stay tuned for a video on astrology for beginners. So if you want to study Vedic astrology, I'm going to help you, and you get a lot of free teachings here on this channel. So remember to subscribe and share this video. Also like it, so the algorithm will make it easier for these videos to circulate. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.